Hey guys, Ross Howe here today, men's basketball recruiting coach. Wanted to take you guys through July recruiting tips for 2020's. One of the main things that we're going to go through and talk about today is AAU and showcases. How can we get the most, out of these events and really put ourselves, in a great position, as we're going into August. So as a former coach, guys, I used to go to these events, first of all, to evaluate players and, to really build out our recruiting list. I always went to these events with players I've already spoke with that I knew, could possibly play at our level, that I wanted to see them play live, see all the, different intangibles that you might not see, on a highlight tape. So, also coaches, they're going to be making decisions on their 2020 recruiting list, what players they want to, stay, keep evaluating, throughout this next year, and players that they potentially want to cross off and look elsewhere. So it's very important, guys, before our events, before our tournaments, that we're reaching out, we're emailing schools, making connections, and trying to get the most out of all the, energy that we're putting towards AAU. There are some rules to consider. Division I programs only have 2 live weekends. It's going to be July 11th through the 14th and the 23rd to the 28th. For D2, D3, NAIAs, and junior college programs, everything else is live. They can come and watch us, right after the 5th this weekend. So that's an important thing for us to remember. Also, guys, from our end as a former student athlete, just know coaches are watching us, throughout, these events, whether we're playing, not playing, how we talk to refs, how we talk to coaches. So I think that's very important to, keep in mind. And like I was just mentioned earlier, it'd be really helpful for us to be proactive before the event with intro emails to schools. I think it'd be great, we can fill out recruiting questionnaires. And when we're sending emails to coaches, always remember assistant coaches do more of the recruiting early on in the process, guys. So if we see a school that has 3 different coaches on staff, let's send 3 separate emails, addressing these coaches by their last name. Make sure in our intro emails that we have, where we're going to be playing at, what tournaments we're going to be playing in. Also, if we're going to a showcase, our showcase schedule. And if we're wondering about which schools to target, it'd be great for us to use just, that match percentage. 70% and higher schools would be great for us to go through an email. And I think it's great, really helpful for us to focus on local schools first. If we don't get what we're looking for, we always can expand that. But those are probably going to be the programs going to be easier, for them to, come out and, watch us play live. And if we're wondering what to send to coaches, just wanted to kind of write out this example for us. I think it would be great, hi, coaching staff, we can even change that out, put that coach's last name like I was just talking about, introduce ourselves just in that first paragraph, let them know who we are, where we're from, show off just our academics, GPA, test scores I think are very important. And, if we're thinking, this second paragraph, as a former coach, when I would get, 20 emails, 30 emails a week, I was always wondering, is this athlete reaching out to me or are they just looking to get some interest? So bringing up specific facts about why we like that school, whether it's because it's close to home, they have our major or even potentially, how many games they won last year, I think it's something that could really, really, be helpful for us. Coaches have huge egos. They all think they're the next Coach Cal or Coach Wooden. So if we can show them that we know what's going on, I think that's a great way for us to separate ourselves from the competition. Also, let them know that we filled out their recruiting questionnaire. So, we're in their database that they can go through, find more contact information. That way, that's just another way that they can touch base with us. Then we kind of go into our short third paragraph. Just letting them know that, we understand that they're looking to finalize their recruiting class going over this next year, and we're really trying to push our, schedule. Then always just at the bottom, let them know, that we have a, highlight tape. We also have our transcript, hopefully test scores on our profile. If we don't have those yet, guys, let's definitely go through, upload those, hopefully as soon as we can, then finish up just our email. Also, please let me know if you're recruiting the guard position for the 2020 class. If you feel comfortable, for a forward, wing, center, change that up. But if they're not recruiting our position, we got to cross that school off our list and focus elsewhere. So I think that would be great, what we should be sending off to schools, guys. Just to kind of, also recap what comes with your guys' elite membership, you have a 30-minute coaching session to go through a game plan, a personal game plan, and also another evaluation session where we'll break down your game film, build a target list, and go over how we'll reach out to those coaches personally. So we also make sure that we take advantage of our 2 highlight tapes edited by our video team. You can add up to 6 YouTube huddle links to your profile at any time. And if you want more, just personal contact and have, recruiting coaching sessions every week, you always can get back to us. There's a 20% discount on a potential upgrade. If that's something that you would be interested, please let us know. We can kind of give you a little bit more details about what comes with it. So if there's anything that we can do, guys, always know, give us a call, 877-845-6272. We're here 7 days a week to help you guys out. And like I said, if anything else just comes up, give us a call right away.